Touchdown! Philadelphia Eagles on Jalen Hurts! What's up, guys? It's Nightings here. I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Eagles Washington football team preview. I've done this, done a preview for these two teams before, actually pretty recently, technically. So, I'm going to be doing it again for the second matchup at Fedex Field. I'm going to try to do this quickly because, like the New Year's Eve thing I posted, rather the New Year's video. I want to accommodate, Eastern Standard Time folk because most of my viewers are from the Eastern Standard Time, and right now it is about 9 o'clock, so this video will be pretty late, but it's all good. I just want to get it out there anyways, right? So we're going to quickly jump into this video, but really quick, please subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on a video. At 222 subscribers currently, 8 away from 230, and that means if I can do the math correctly, like 78 more subs, I believe 78 more subs away from 300. So obviously this will be my first video of 2022. Again, Happy New Year, even though I did say it in the previous video. So yeah, let's start off this year big with an Eagles win, and if we win in either the Niners or the Panthers win and the Green Bay has to win, then that would get us into the playoffs tomorrow. And I'm not joking, tomorrow we can clinch the playoffs tomorrow in one day. We can do it, all right? So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to go really quick into it because I want to get this video out. So first of all, the key players that I usually do. Miles Sanders is, of course, out. Jordan Howard is questionable. And this has been the talk of town lately, like the big elephant in the room. Sanders is out. Jordan Howard, like I just said, questionable. We signed Kenny Gainwell. This is his second stint with the Eagles. He's on the practice squad. We'll have to see if he gets called up for the for the practice squad and activated. Boston Scott is good to go though, and I do have a lot of faith in Scott. I really like Scott in the backfield, as well as and we also have Kenny Gainwell and Jason Huntley. Yes, Jason Huntley is a name. So our running back room is big, and Howard can still play tomorrow. So, we'll have to see from that. Howard, I've been really happy with the production Howard has been showing this year. So that is a big elephant in the room. So Howard, I hope you're good to go. Other than that though, I think our running back, I'm kind of worried, but at the same time, I really shouldn't be that worried. Because of our running back room we have, and we have Scott, we have Kenneth Gainwell, who's been showing a lot of potential, as well as Kerryon Johnson, and again, second stint with the Eagles. And also I want to see a little bit more Jason Huntley, and he's also on the practice squad. I think we'll be good to go, right? So other than that, let me go to the Eagles injury report on Twitter, because, maybe ESPN is not up to date at all, so I'm just going to quickly go. Yeah, it says Miles Sanders, did not practice. Jordan Howard, limited practice, so, again, he's questionable. However, Fletcher Cox, Kenny Gainwell, Nate Herbig, Jalen Hurts, Lane Johnson, and Jason Kelce and Kayvon Wallace, that was a lot, but, they had full participation. And other than that, we're looking pretty good to go. Obviously, Brandon Brooks has been in the injured reserve for a while, as well as Isaac Seumalo. Other than that, though, the only notable injuries I see of now, I know, the injury report is like way more than that, but right now, because everybody else has full practice, the only notable ones right now that we gotta be concerned with is Sanders being out. I hate to see get injured again. I hope he recovers really quickly. I did not see let me check. It's a hand injury. Yeah, and he was I remember he was wearing like something on his hand, the sideline. And Jordan Howard, questionable, but he's not even ruled out. So this injury report's looking pretty good, right? And the defense, the defense is looking pretty healthy as well. Sadly, Sean Bradley's out. So is Andre Chachere, who is a cornerback on the roster. Sean Bradley is a Pro Bowl alternate. He leads special teams tackles. I don't know if I'm really bad not knowing this, but I believe it was a league record, like for special teams tackles, and also, like I said, a bright spot on our linebacker core. I really want to see a lot more of him, right? So, but other than that, yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good on injuries. It's not. There's nothing of note right now, and obviously nothing of note. Well, there is something of note, like again the running backs and as well as Sean Bradley being out, but I mean that is a good showing for our injury report though. Not gonna lie. So obviously Jalen Hurts, Gardner Minshew, the second string. Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, Jalen Reagor. Rager's stepping it up a bit. I don't want to. I don't know. I was calling him number 18, but yeah, I'll knock it off now because he's just. You can like really hate a player, and because I mean to be fair, Jalen Reagor, was really disappointing, and a lot of fans are getting angry at him. You can hate a player, but you can at least like acknowledge that Jalen Reagor actually did pretty good these last few games, and I'll acknowledge that. I'll give credit where it's due, right? So Jalen Reagor hoping for another not bounce back, but hoping he continues the streak of stepping it up. Dallas Goedert, obviously our tight end number 1. Stoll and Tyree Jackson, second and third string. I think that's a good tight end room as of now. Mailata, Dickerson, Kelsey, Nate Herbig, Lane Johnson. Absolutely love it. All fully healthy in the offensive line. We have a great coach in Jeff Stoutland. And I'll say in the keys to the game, I think you already know what I'm going to say anyways, but, it's looking good, right? Really quick. How many? 6 minutes. All right, let's pick this up a little bit. Right, Josh Sweat, Javon Hargrave, Fletcher Cox, Derek Barnett is back, from injury, and it looks like he's active right now. Not been a fan at all of Derek Barnett. With the stupid penalties, it's been really annoying. He's been quiet on the penalties recently though, which is good. For the start of the season, yeah, it was not good at all. And Brandon Graham, honestly, he's out for the year. I don't know if he'll even be on the team next year, which is a sad thing. And also Fletcher Cox. It's really sad to think about these things. So I just put it away, at the back of my mind. But Brandon Graham, out for the year, as I said, is just really terrible seeing him go down. But I know next year, wherever he is, be it with the Eagles still or any other team, it doesn't really matter. He's gonna have a huge bounce back. I already know that. Right, Brandon Graham is an amazing player. So Ryan Kerrigan, he's been really disappointing this year, battling with injuries and just non-existent on the field when we were on defense. Like, I've barely seen anything from him. I haven't seen him on the field at all sometimes. Like, come on, man. It's just really disappointing. I hope he can step it up here in these late weeks. But moving on, I just really want to put my input on that. Alex Singleton, who had that pick 6 last game. TJ Edwards, Jernard Avery. His linebacker core is stepping it up a little bit, but we still need to have a good linebacker prospect in the draft. Obviously, Darius Big Play Slay. His birthday was wasn't it today? Yeah, his birthday's on New Year's, which is really cool. Rodney McLeod, who had that pick against Jake Fromm when that pass was just not going anywhere. I think it was bad. I think that's what happened basically. So I'm glad Rodney McLeod is back, as well as Marcus Epps. He's been also stepping it up a little bit. And Anthony Harris, and of course Avonte Maddox. I'm really loving what Avonte Maddox is, doing this year. Steven Nelson has been a little disappointing, but need everybody to step up. It doesn't matter if you've been doing good the past weeks or bad the past week. We need it. I want a playoff game. We have 3 first-round picks in the middle. That's manageable, and we're going to the playoffs too. So that is really, really big brain, Howie. All right, I forgot I ever said that, by the way. I'm still irritated with Howie. Anyways, going to the Washington, depth chart. Now 9 minutes. I'll try to do this pretty quickly. Let's go on to the. Let me just search up the Washington football team injury report. But let's just say what ESPN has for it now. Taylor Heineke is healthy. Ryan Fitzpatrick has been in the injury reserve for the entire year, right? But Kyle Allen, Garrett Gilbert. For the second and third string. Taylor Heineke, healthy. He's going to be good to go. But it says Antonio Gibson is out. Now, that is a big hit to the Washington offense. they're more healthy than last time, basically. Well, the defense still has a lot of key injuries, but they're still more on offense. I think they're still more healthy on offense here. I mean, I might be wrong, but a lot of these players that I saw last game, well, I believe Cole Holcomb, played last game, but I don't know. I'm seeing a lot more people back. I don't know if it's like I'm like completely wrong, but that's what I see. Right? Somebody correct me on that, because from what I see right now in my memory from the last game, this looks way better for Washington right now. And December 24th, Antonio Gibson, Curtis Samuel questionable for Sunday, but now I think they're just downgraded to out. Right, so that's Curtis Samuel is still questionable, listed on ESPN, but Terry McLaurin is healthy. He had that big catch against Big Play Slay, but I don't want to hear it. Like it was not good from Darius. Big Play Slay. I don't think I want to call him by his first name anymore. He does not like being called by his first name, Funback. But even so, damn it. Yeah, Slay had a lot of mistakes in that game, but he locked up Terry McLaurin. Yeah, other than that big catch, Terry McLaurin had a quiet night in my opinion. So, even so, I know Slay's gonna rebound. I mean, this was 2 weeks ago, so there's not much to rebound from. Like it's over and such, but I know Slay's gonna ball out, right? So. All right, Cam Sims, Adam Humphries look healthy, at least on ESPN. John Bates listed as starter, and Ricky Seals-Jones, the second string. Logan Thomas is still on the IR. Charles Leno Jr. for the left tackle position is healthy. Eric Flowers is out though for the left guard, but their center Keith Ismail, and right guard Brandon Scherf are healthy, but right tackle Sam Cosby. There's only 2 injuries for the offensive line, but those are all starters. So, but it's still, I honestly think this is a way better injury report for Washington, compared to the last game. All right, so, I think the offense is not too battered up, I guess, but they're still losing 2 starters on their offensive line and their running back. That's going to make it extremely hard for them on the running game. I wouldn't say extremely, but it would really make it pretty hard. And also Curtis Samuel, another weapon on the offense, even though he is behind Terry McLaurin, is also questionable for this game. But Taylor Heineke is set to start, and honestly, I saw a lot of flashes of really good play from this guy. I remember I saw Taylor Heineke. I streamed that Bucks Washington football team wildcard game, which was last year. It was one of my best streams yet, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And I remember watching Taylor Heineke, and I was like, wow, this dude's good ball. This dude's really good. And that was I spoke way too soon. I've seen Taylor Heineke make a lot of mistakes, and we can definitely manipulate him. I think this secondary, I wouldn't say step up, but this secondary I think will do really good against Taylor Heineke. And especially with Gannon, I know I'm repeating a lot of keys to the game. I'm reusing them a lot, but I think it goes into this game as well. All of us, whether you've done good or bad, need to step up for this game, right? So how about 13 minutes? Let's try to keep it under 15. So really quickly, left defensive end James Smith-Williams is questionable. So is Montez Sweat, who's also on the defensive line. But Darren Payne and Jonathan Allen, you obviously know what happened with them on Sunday night. They were literally beating each other up on the sidelines. They were teammates and such. And it was literally the talk of town on Twitter. So Darren Payne, Jonathan Allen are going to be starting for this game. Let's hope they also do not fight on. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, I try to make a joke. I'm kidding. All right. Well, I don't know what was going on with Washington in Sunday Night Football. I knew that Dallas was going to win, but that was it's not good at all. And they're coming from that loss. So, they're looking like a really, really defeated team right now. I'm not trying to talk too soon whatsoever, but I'm just saying this is looking like a really defeated team. And if we take advantage of that, we can get into the playoffs. Cole Holcomb, who did start last time, is going to be starting again. David Mayo, Jamin Davis for the linebackers, Kendall Fuller, and William Jackson III. Yeah, I saw on Twitter for the Washington football team is out, so they're going to be losing their starting right cornerback. However, Kendall Fuller, Cameron Curl, and Jeremy Reeves, they're healthy for the secondary, but I see second string DeShazer Everett is listed as safety, and Landon Collins are out. So is Benjamin St. Justy, I don't know. I do not know how to say that. So there are some key injuries to this Washington defense we can definitely manipulate. But again, it is looking better. Also, if anybody really cares, Tressway is injured and he's listed as a punter holder. So, I mean that is wait, never mind. They have a second string in Ryan Owens. Well, I stuttered, my bad. I guess it is good for the Washington football team there, that aspect. So, yeah, it just hit 15 minutes, 30 seconds. All right, so let's move on to the keys to the game. Since I don't have a Washington football team YouTuber here with me, it's only going to be the Eagles' keys to the games. All right. So, first off, let's go on some offense. Yeah, okay, first of all, I was thinking about the other one, but this one, obviously, every week is run the ball week. I don't care. At the start, we really sucked at it. So that means it was a primary need to run the ball, definitely. And even though we now lead the NFL in rushing yards, I believe that is the stat, it's still run the ball week. It's always run the ball week, and especially with this offensive line, especially with this offensive line, controlled by Jeff Stoutland, and this running back room, we need to pound the rock, and you can see it right now. And imagine that we're already, we're leading the lead in rushing yards, and we were terrible with running it at the start of the season. Imagine if we did run the ball at the start of the season. This is an amazing running team, paired with a good offensive line coach, and a good running back room, and of course a head coach who finally when it was, I can't really pinpoint which week, but he finally decided, we got to stop, not running the ball. I don't know what happened. Maybe the fans bullied him. That's the only time bullying is good, kids. That's the only time bullying is good. All right? And this time, it worked really well. So bullying isn't all that bad, kids. All right? And by the way, don't listen to me at all. I am totally wrong. I mean, to be fair, if I think Sirianni did get influenced by the fans, with this decision. So, yeah, okay. I guess bullying works this time. All right, so keep that in mind. And then again, don't listen to me at all. Okay, so, it's still run the ball every week. And with this Washington defense, we can definitely do that. All right, 70 minutes in. The next key, I mean, now we're, actually targeting our playmakers. Devontae Smith, I still think he needs more targets, but he made an incredible toe tap catch last game, and he was making really good gains, especially Quez Watkins as well. I know that big shot to the 10-yard line was, and that big catch as well. He made an amazing catch for it. Was only one play, but other than that just shows, targeting our playmakers. That's what we've been doing, right? So other than that, yeah, I think this could be my only key for the offense. Just running the ball. I know that's really broad, but I was also gonna add again, using the hit your playmakers, target your playmakers key. But I think we're starting to get better at that. We're starting to realize, we have, a lot of talent in Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, Dallas Goedert, and even Jalen Reagor if we use him right. He's kind of being used like Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk in San Francisco if we put him into this, hybrid of a running back and wide receiver. That seems to be working out really well for him, actually. Also, really quick, I forgot to mention in the last one. This is really off topic. Wendell Smallwood is on the Washington football team. So, just a reminder. Anyways, back to regular scheduled programming. We've been actually doing a good job of that, even, using Jalen Reagor as a running back / wide receiver. right? We've actually been using plays like that. If you saw the previous games, you know, if you can even say the screens as well. The screens with Rager are working really well. He's quick, right? So yeah, I don't even know if I have to say this key for the game because we're picking that up a lot, right? For this defense, I think I may have two. I think I have about two here. So for the first one, it's obviously, you know, Gannon did do a good job last game. Even though the Giants offense, like, it was literally led by Jake Fromm and what's his name? Oh, come on. How am I forgetting this guy's name? He is literally a meme. Let me think. Oh, I do know this guy, obviously. Hold on. Giants quarterbacks. He's just really bad, I've heard. And he is really bad. Right, so I know it's Jake Fromm. Mike Glennon. How did I even forget this name? Man, Jake Fromm and Mike Glennon. But even then, Gannon's defense was pretty good. Even so, I still want to see more Well, I think you know, quite a few plays there was pressure getting there, but I still want to see more. I'm not saying. I mean, last game Gannon didn't do bad at all. It was a sufficient job, but you know, again, another key is get the pressure to Taylor Heineke. He's gonna panic. I keep saying this. You know, get the pressure, make the QB panicked, and the secondary finish the job. I know that's probably way more. That is way more complicated than that. But I mean, to think about it, with the defense we have, I think, first of all, our defensive line, I'm huge fans of. So you know, I don't think our defense is that well. I mean, with Gannon, you know, this suspect play calling, it was looking really bad at the start of the season. But you know, it just depends on Gannon and, you know, getting more defensive talent in the draft. And then if we keep doing that, then yeah, I think our defense would be really good. You know, that's why the draft is also important. That's where I'm not gonna speak too soon. I'm just saying, you know, we're contending for the playoffs right now, technically, because, you know, we can clinch tomorrow, and we have 3 first-round picks. That's incredibly good, right? And we using defensive talent. So basically, we need to get the pressure on the quarterback. You know, more blitzes. You know, I don't want a defensive lineman covering a screen. That makes absolutely no sense. You know, Gannon, I know you did a good job last game. I really do know. You did a good job last game, but I still need you to step it up. Also for Sirianni, I know he's picked it up and he's starting to look like the right coach for the job. You know, a lot of people were clowning him on that press conference, and I don't think I clowned him at all. I basically said, like, it's his first press conference, like, big deal, right? And yeah, out of all the rookie head coaches, Brandon Staley and Nick Sirianni, who have actually played together. The Brandon Staley got the head-to-head, sadly. You know, Sirianni is 8-7 and is one of the best records for a rookie head coach, you know, in football right now. Yeah, Brandon Staley and Nick Sirianni have the best records as rookie head coaches. Sirianni's the guy, basically. All right, so, and even then, he was really, really terrible at the start of the season, but he's picked it up and he's gotten input and he's made himself better. So I'm also saying that for you, Gannon. You know, I think you're still on a mini hot seat, though. A lot of people want you gone, and I'm sorry, and I don't blame them. You know, the calling from you again has been suspect, and you need to step it up even more. But you did do good last game. I'll give you that. So, and a second key to the game is manipulate Heineke. This dude is not that good. I'm sorry, that's the harsh reality. This dude's not that good. With our secondary, we can do really well against him. You know? And, you know, our secondary has been getting... Well, Alex Singleton did get that pick 6. That is technically linebacker core. But his defense in general, because TJ Edwards also stepped up during that New Orleans game, even though that was a few weeks ago. You know, linebacker core is stepping up. You know, our secondary is having a lot of consistent play. All right, so we need to manipulate Heineke on the secondary. All right, and that is actually pretty much my keys to the game. I'm trying to end this as quickly as possible. Right now, it's 9:30. Well, almost 9:30. the Eastern Standard Time, folk. So, you know, that's probably going to be released when it's 10 for you guys. But, you know, I just want to get it out there. Just want to get that out there just in case, right? So, really quick, let me go to this. I do my picks on Steel Maiden's channel. So, let me just go to the comments there, and then I'll have my score. All right, so, yeah, well, this one's going to be a way closer score. I remember last stream, Sirianni could have kicked the field goal. I would have gotten a perfect prediction, and of course they didn't. Of course he didn't, and he made me really sad. And last year, the last game of the season for the Eagles and in the NFL, the last game of the NFL technically, I was 1 point off. I said Washington was winning because we were openly tanking, and the score is 2014, I believe. I predicted 2013. I don't know why I always miss on these predictions. But for this one, I'm going to get it closer. And if I'm really close on this prediction again and I miss it, then I'm going to be extremely angry. But I got the Eagles winning 31-21. It is close, 10-point game. I still think we get the edge in this one because their roster is more healthier than last time. But I still think we score 30, like 1 point above 30 in this game. Alright, so that is about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on a video. You know, please like, please comment as long as it's not inappropriate. I will definitely look at it. And please follow my Twitter and join my Discord server. Links are down below in the description. 26 minutes, kind of lengthy. At least it didn't hit 30. But that is about it. This is your friend Nightings signing out. Have a great night. Have a great night, guys.